Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. So in this tutorial we're going to discuss how we can apply the properties of definite integrals to evaluate the integrals that you're seeing on the screen. So I've been given to say the integral of x cubed with respect to x on the limits from 2 to 4 is equal to 60, and then we also have the integral of x on the same limits 2 to 4 with respect to x is equal to 6. Then we have the integral of 1, or you can just say the integral of the x on the same limits is equal to 2. So now the first question is, we should find the integral of 4. We have on the limits 2 and 4, the integral of x dx. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do so by clicking on the subscription button and also the notification button. If you have any questions, contact me on any of these lines. If you need help or tuitions in mathematics, you can also contact me on these same lines, and then we'll see how we're going to help each other. Okay, so this is what we have. So now this one, according to the rules, we know that this one is just going to be equal to negative the integral, because we know that if you have the integral of f of x with respect to x on the limits a and b, this one is just the same as negative the integral of the same limits, but we just interchange them, of f of x with respect to x. So if they have changed the limits of this expression, it means that the answer that we're going to get should just be the negative of this. So this is just the same as this is going to be the integral of 4, and then the integral of x dx on the limits 2 and 4. We just interchange them, which is just the same as writing negative 6. Okay. If you want to prove this, you can prove it. So if you want to prove this, you can prove it. So we say, according to this expression, let's see, this one is giving us 6. Then let's try to see if this will give us negative 6. Try to interchange the limits. We start with 2, so we're going to have anyway, let's just apply the rules. But if these integrals are correct, then the solutions are going to be correct. Let me just try to prove one for the sake of understanding. Let's find the integral of this. So in integrate x, we're going to get x squared on the limits 4 and 2. So this will be 4 squared minus 2 squared. So this will be 4 squared. This is 16 minus 4, which is just 4. So 16 minus 4, this is 12. So in this case, we can see that these are they just want us to apply the rules. So in other words, they just want us to apply the rules, but you might not get 6 if you find the integral of this. Okay, so let's now proceed. So this is how you apply the rule which they wanted here. So if they have interchanged the limits, you just put the negative sign outside, and that's going to be your answer. Okay, so let's quickly now do the next question. So the next question is this one. So the integral of 2 x to the power 3 dx, this one, the answer is 0, because you have to understand the integral of a there of f of x always gives what? A 0. So since we have the upper limit as 2 and the lower limit as 2, the answer should always be 0. Then let's look at this one. So that one is also straightforward. That one, we can see that it has a scalar there's a constant which is 8, so we can just factor out the 8. So we have the integral of 4 2 and then x dx. So this can, oh, there is 8 there, so this can also be written as 8, the integral of 4 2 there, then we have x dx. So this part has been given, which is just this part. So this can be written as 8 times 6, which gives us 48. Let's also look at this one. So this one you also do the same things, except that this is going to have a negative. So we're going to say oh, we are using this one in this case. We're from using this one, so on this one we're going to use that. Yeah, it's not going to have a negative because the limits are not interchanging. I thought we were using this one. Okay, let me just do it quickly as well, so that you don't get confused. You understand what I'm talking about. So we've been given to find the integral on the limits 4 and 2 of 25 dx. So this can be written as 25, the integral of 4 to dx, which will give us what? So this is just the same as saying, because this part has been given, which is just this one, so we just have to say 25 times 2. This gives us 50. Okay, let's quickly move on to this one. So these are straightforward questions. You just need to think a little bit. You don't have to even waste time to think about such a question. So we have the integral of 4, the integral of x minus 9 on the limits 4 and 2 with respect to x. So this one can be distributed. We can have the integral of on the limits of 4 and 2 of x, then with respect to x, then minus the integral of 9 on the limits 4 and 2 with respect to x. So we can see that this part has been given, even this part has been given. Or let me simplify it further than this so that you understand what I'm saying. And I say this other part has also been given. So this one, 9 can be factored out, meaning we're just going to remain with the integral of 4 to x dx. Then on this part, we're going to have minus 9, the integral of 4 of dx on the limits 4 and 2. So the first part, this one, is exactly what we're seeing here. So we're going to, on that part, we're going to replace with 6, then say minus 9, and then on this part, which is just this part here, this is what we've been given there, which is just a 2. So this is just the same as 6 minus 18, which gives us negative 12. So these are straightforward questions. We quickly proceed to the next one. Okay, so I'm going to end, let me pick the last question, and then the remaining questions you do them as an exercise. If you need, if you want me to help, or if you are doubting your solutions after solving any of these questions that are remaining, you can send it over to my WhatsApp line, or yeah, any of these lines are on WhatsApp. You can send it over, and then I'll respond to you. Okay, so which one can I get? Let me get this one. So this one is just the same as what we are just from finding, the x. So this can also be written as the integral on the limits 4 and 2 of x cubed plus the integral of 4 dx, of course, even this side dx. So this one can further be simplified to this, then plus this 4 can be factorized out. So I'm going to have this 4 2 and then dx. So the first part, which is this one, is what you are seeing there, which is just a 60. Yes, and then the other part there we have a 4 times this part is exactly what you're seeing there, which is just a 2. So when you say 60 minus 8 there, The answer is simply just 52. So you're going to do this one, you also do this one. You see if you have understood or if you have gotten the concept. Thank you very much for watching today's tutorial. See you in the next tutorial video. My name is Hamted. If you want to be added to my WhatsApp group or my Telegram group, you can simply just contact me on any of these lines on the screen, and the link for my Telegram group is in the description. You can just click there to join the Telegram group. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe.